Welcome to Caribbean Insight. We have an explosion of Caribbean videos lined up for you. Tonight, you will be experiencing international artists displaying the cultural rhythms of soca, calypso, reggae, dancehall, and salsa. So relax and let's take a ride down the Caribbean.
Don't you know, Matilda's take me money and run and is made up. Everybody, Matilda. I know it's not grammatically correct to say me money. But by the time I discovered the error, I'd made millions.
This is Ronnie, and right now you're watching Caribbean Insight. You see the remote? Don't touch that remote. You know why? Because we're not taking that.
Welcome to another edition of Caribbean Insight, the program that informs, entertains, and educates. And I'm the sister, Lady V, rocking this boat. On this edition of Caribbean Insight, we're going to continue island hopping, searching for calypsonians in the 25 and more islands that make up the West Indies. And believe it or not, our first stop is off to the beautiful island of St. Lucia. The Amerindians were the original settlers of St. Lucia. But from the mid-1500s, when Europeans first discovered the isle, they started to arrive thick and fast. 7 times the French arrived, and 7 times the British took it back from them. This was a historical rivalry. But the British prevailed, and St. Lucia became a British colony. In 1842, English became the island's official language. But St. Lucia retains a strong French heritage. This magical island called St. Lucia is 238 square miles with a population of 156,000 people who all pulsate to the Afro-Caribbean beat. This happy mixture of cultures and traditions infused into their festivals and give birth to Carnival in 1950. And by 1957, the first Calypso Monarch competition was held. Calypso is alive and well in St. Lucia, with over 4 decades of Calypso Monarch competition. Let's go to the videotape and listen to Lord Invader, 3 times Calypso Monarch of the island of St. Lucia.
Every country trying to improve their economy, so they forming trade blocks and economic unions daily. You see, they all recognize the need to support their own. So every country trying to protect their own little zone. And our small islands are no exception. We have to support local production and encourage more local substitutions. So instead of buying apple and pear, buy a mango or pumpkin. Our plums they taste better than the plums from California. Cassava and milk, so good for your child. Forget the conflicts, even though they cry. Cause that's the only way we could build the economy. Is if you and me make up our minds and decide to buy Caribbean. Well, I go sing it again. The only way we could build the economy is if you and me make up our minds and decide to buy Caribbean. Come in,
Invader ruled the roost in St. Lucia, it was Lord Carroll, 2 times calypso monarch and leader of Carroll's Pressure Tent, who introduced the Ashanti rhythms into the calypso art form. In 1972, the Road March competition began. And 20 years later, Lucians still keep experimenting with the soca. After 3 decades, Juanty has come to the top of this competition 4 times. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Juanty out of St. Lucia.
Man, I tired way. Man, I tired whining. Yes, I tired jump and jump and jump and jump. Man, I tired grinding. This year is a different move. This year is a different groove. This year we shall hop, hop and hop and hop. Carnival day. We shall hop. Juve morning. We shall hop. Jeremy. We shall hop. Carnival city. We shall hop. Even policemen. Even ministers. We shall hop. All masqueraders. We shall hop. All revelers. We shall hop. Borrow kids. Dimensions. Shall hop. And Sigra, Lucian Spirit, Sparrow, Blue Boy, they all shall up. The rage, Carnival is coming. Since last day, jump and wave and jump and wave. Stop this dumb recycling. People want a different thing, something they could hop and sing. This year we shall hop, hop and hop and hop. Carnival day. We shall hop, Juve morning. We shall hop, Rami. We shall hop, Carnival city. We shall hop, even policemen. We shall hop, even ministers. We shall hop, all masqueraders. We shall hop, all revelers. We shall hop, Johnny boy shall hop, Seago boy shall hop, Stevie boy shall hop, and Sikra shall hop, Sparrow, Blue boy. They all shall up.
The oral tradition lives in the hearts of the proud people of St. Lucia, and they pride themselves on the achievement of the Nobel Peace Prize winner, Derek Walcott. You are watching Caribbean Insight, the only place where Caribbean culture and history is revealed. So, this is the time that you go to the phone, call your friends, call your neighbors, and let them know when I come back, we'll be stepping off to the island of Jamaica.
Tune the playing, and now one again you shouting, play my bacchanal, Miss Tourist, that is Carnival.
I is Brother Resistance, the Rapso music master, and anytime you see I in America, then Caribbean Insight is the program that I tune into, so you better tune in yourself.
Welcome back, and if you have just joined us, I'm your host, Lady V. And we are going island hopping in deep search for our beloved art form, the calypso. When Christopher Columbus arrived on the island in 1494, he met the Indians. But the Spanish Empire used the island as a place to rear cattle. It was not until 1655 when Oliver Cromwell seized the island in the name of the British Empire. And so, slavery was inevitable. Prior to the emancipation in Jamaica, around Christmas time, called John Canoe time, the slaves from different estates were permitted to meet and celebrate without incurring harsh penalties for being caught outside of their plantations. During this time, the slaves were allowed to dress up in handmade costumes and parade on the streets, accompanied by the sound of the fiddle. This West African rhythm, which later evolved into what we call today calypso.
All day, all night, Marianne. I am the super
when the musicians in Jamaica started to play, I knew them come play calypso to play like a calypso.
But it was not until 1947 that a true calypsonian would touch the Jamaican soil.
In 1947, I landed in Jamaica. Well, the people loved me in Jamaica because I had a song called Kids Come Go to Bed. I have a small comb to scratch your head. And the Jamaican went wild for that song.
In 1951, Jamaica had its very first calypso tent, known as the Glass House. And by the end of that decade, Harry Belafonte took the art form to the American audience. TV family, this is the #1 world-recognized calypsonian, Monsignor Harry Belafonte.
Matilda, Matilda, she take me money and run down his bail. Everybody, Matilda, including the audience, Matilda. Matilda, she take me money and run down his bail. Just the audience. All right. I hear you. Everybody, Matilda, sing the chorus, Matilda. Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Well, the money was to buy me house and land. Then she got a serious plan, don't you know? Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Everybody, Matilda, including the balcony, Matilda, sing the chorus, Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Once again, down Matilda, boom like a chimba, Matilda. Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Well, the money was just inside me bed, stuck up in a pillow beneath me head. Don't you know, Matilda, she take me money. Everybody, Matilda, sing the chorus, Matilda, sing the music, Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. A little softer. Matilda, Matilda. Just the audience. All right, that was wonderful. All together now, let's have another go at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Matilda, Matilda. Matilda, take me money and just the men now, Matilda. All right. Matilda. All right. Matilda. Everybody. Hey, Matilda. Matilda, take me money and run Venezuela. Once again now, Matilda. Hey, Matilda. Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Women over 40. A little softer, please. Wow! Oh my God, that was heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Matilda, Matilda. Oh my God, how beautiful. Now, let us try women under 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a whole bunch of folks here ain't going to heaven, I'll tell you that now. Everybody. Matilda. Hey, Matilda. Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Once again now, Matilda. Hey, Matilda. Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Well, me friend.
See, in the beginning, I was going to sing the calypso music, and I had done a great deal of research. I moved to the islands and I was studying, and then he came out with it.
While Harry Belafonte was dabbling in the calypso and thrilling American audiences, meanwhile, back in Jamaica, young Francisco Slinger, the Mighty Sparrow, and Byron Lee teamed up to produce a mega hit album. But it was Lord Laro who came into the Mecca with a mento soca ballad.
I've seen Carnival in Rio, Mass in Toronto, Fiesta in Mexico. I have seen New Orleans, Mardi Gras Bacchanal, but nothing to beat the Trinidad Carnival. When you hear the tempo, the land vibrate with tempo, the island like disco, jamming soca, jamming calypso, tempo, hear them bassline moving, tempo, see all them waistline grooving, costumes of wood, rhythm like dirt, it's the greatest show on the earth.
But it was the soca advent of the 90s that revolutionized calypso in Jamaica. Byron Lee was at the head of the frontier with the introduction of Carnival. And so young reggae artists like Shaggy and Beenie Man debuted on the soca scene when they teamed up with the infamous Marshall Montano. And by the mid-90s, it was the second largest soca song to hit the international scene, coming from Jamaica's Dance Master.
Hanging a picture for Angie on the wall, and anywhere I put it, can't please her at all. When I put it on the left side, she just said no way. When I put it in the center, she said leave it there. What she wanted? In the center. She wanted in the center. What you wanted? In the center. Put it in the center. What you wanted? In the center. Leave it in the center. What you wanted? In the center. What you wanted? In the center. How about it? I know that variety is the spice of life, and I know trying to change your will lead to go what's right. Any variation, I know it's not for she. So I put it in the center, just where she can see. What she wanted? In the center. She wanted in the center. What you wanted? 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 In the center. Mix me down. From you put it in the center, you have to leave it in the center. You can't move it from the center, cause you want it in the center. From you put it in the center, you have to leave it in the center, cause you want it in the center. What you wanted? What you wanted? What you wanted? In the center. She wanted in the center. What you wanted? In the center. What wanted? In the center. What you wanted? In the center. You wanted? In the center. What you wanted? In the center. Yeah, man. In the center. 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 In the center.
So you see, calypso, soca, and carnival is alive in Jamaica. But they do not have a calypso monarch competition as yet. But we have plenty calypso, plenty islands, and plenty history to discover right here in Caribbean Insight. I'll be right back with that, and we're off to the island of Guyana.
As you know, I'm the Lord Kitchener, and I'm having a wonderful time here with Caribbean Insight. I think it's a wonderful organization, and I hope you will do as I do, keep listening to them.
Caribbean Insight, Caribbean Insight, Caribbean Insight, please check Caribbean Insight.
I am Ras Shorty. I am a scientist, a musical scientist. I invented soca so that Caribbean people could have something to identify with wherever they go, any part of the world.
This is Caribbean Insight. And if you have just found us, welcome. Lock it in. I'm your host, Lady V, and I'm proud to share our Caribbean history with you. We're down on the South American coast, formerly known as British Guyana. The Orinoco, the city of gold, was an image that had the European superpowers obsessed. And so, early attempts at a settlement were made on the coast of South America. But the Amerindians, who gave the country its name, Land of Many Waters, put up a severe fight. And it was not until 1616, when the three superpowers got together, the French, the Dutch, and the British, to form a lasting colony on the banks of the Essequibo River. This began the history of Guyana. The Dutch and later the British brought Africans, Indians, Chinese, and Portuguese, which gave birth to a nation of 6 races and the city of Georgetown. But it was the Indians who celebrated Manchomani. This festival signified the end of the crop season. And so the church, the planters, and the slaves all joined together in bringing along the African rhythms. In 1955, young Francisco Slinger made his first trip to Guyana, and the calypso revolution took off. One of the first calypsonians to come out of Guyana was Lord Canary. But it was King Fighter who had the Caribbean jumping. See if you remember this one. Pajama suit.
I said, boy, why you crying so? Daddy, I tell you. Speak up, I will like to know. Boy, your daddy begging you. Daddy, I tell you. Tell me what really happened. The boy, daddy, afraid mommy beat me. If I tell you what is right, I know it's trouble tonight. Daddy, I'm in your pajama suit. Daddy, call to show you the proof. Every time when you leave me and go, just sleep real nice, 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 nice. Daddy, daddy, I speak in the truth. You come back in your pajama suit. In the truth, I'm out in your pajama suit. Da 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 do. Boy, I don't believe you. No, no, this thing can't be true. Move, I'm begging you hard. Please, please don't set me mad. Follow Dadu, come and let me show you. Don't want to cry. Beef through this Chris, you think I lie. Daddy, I'm in your pajama suit. Wanna show you the proof. Anytime when you leave me and go, you don't sleep in your nice, 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 nice.
While Fighter was making a name for Guyana in the arena in Trinidad, meanwhile back home, a young man by the name of Tony Ricardo was experimenting with American ballads to the calypso beat. But it was Kindingo and Rebel who ruled the roost.
Singing calypso, we're heading to not know. So much a struggle, living here is miracle. Some of you, the jobs you do, your salary can't mind you. Always for trouble, man, it's a hell of a hubble. Yet everybody pretending they're happy, cause they're really mad. Politicians love that pretend, some they laugh with, cause they're feeling glad. We got life we live in, but we don't get the good thing. We got a difference, let me shout out the breathe dance. We want more money, them in heavy. We want more money, they stand and they stay. We want more money. I bet you're gonna see them unions gonna come out to mash with me. The UF and the PPP will join this festivity. We want more money. We want money. We want money. We want more money. Carter Commission should come and see who we playing mash up money. Tell the TUC money. Tell the PLC money. Change some policy. Money. 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 We want more money. We want money. More money. We want more money. Money.
From the early days, the sisters have been making their contributions to the art form. Lady Irie is among the first from Trinidad and Tobago. And with the advent of the feminist movement, we saw the uprising of Calypso Rose from the island of Tobago, singing Francine from Barbados. And coming out of Guyana is Lady Guymine to join the force.
They talking my name every day. You know they're ridiculing me, but I don't care. They talking my name all about. On me they washing the salt and pepper mouth. But let them talk, I don't care less. Why people is stressing over what's my happiness? I want a man at me left, a man by me right, a man every day, a man every night. All you might say that I'm bad, don't say that I'm mad, cause anything that man is more man. Anything that man for me is more man. But this is one with youth and plenty soul. For next Labor Day, you will see is all your sweetie gonna wine with me. And now that we back in style, whenever they see these legs, you know they must run wild. I want a man on the left, a man by me right, a man every day, a man in the night. And you might say that I'm bad, don't say that I'm mad. Anything that's bad, that is more man. Look how I'm whining. Anything that's man is more man. Anything that's man is more man. Everything that man.
Well, calypso is alive and well on the South American coastline. Guyanese are very patriotic of the art form, and their calypso monarch competition date back to the 60s. It was Eddie Hooper who ruled the roost at that time. But let's go to the videotape and listen to the... Well, TV family, this is the home of Caribbean culture and history. And I'm the daughter, Lady V, keeping the thing alive out here. And when we come back, we'll be going to the island of St. Vincent.
Greetings from TNT. I am Tigress.
This is the original dance master.
This is Marshall Montano.
I'm Brother Valentino.
This is Marcia Miranda.
Caribbean Insight. Yes, I watch them all the time. They're bad.
Caribbean Insight really is dynamite. Caribbean Insight really super was spite. Caribbean Insight enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite.
One of the few neutral islands in the Caribbean was St. Vincent. Originally inhabited by the Caribs until 1763, when the English staked their claim only to lose it to the French a few years later. A serious tug-of-war continued, but the Brits prevailed and slavery was introduced. The lieutenant governor back then allowed the celebration, and it was the custom of the lower orders of people to dress themselves in fantastic attire, wearing masks, to parade and dance through the streets. This was considered a lower class event until 1950. There is no doubt that the calypso is central to Carnival. It is the engine of Carnival, the thing that sets the mood and the spirit that fuels its flames. The calypso monarch is more than 3 decades old, and coming to the top of the class many times is Alston Cyrus, known as Becket. He came down to the Mecca and mashed it up with marijuana, followed by another international hit, Teaser.
You come inside the people fed. We dance all night until we wet. But when I ask you for your number, you have a negative answer. Girl, you ain't nothing but a teaser. A dirty, dirty teaser. I love the way you dance the soca, but you ain't nothing but a teaser. Fashion, anything to get attention. Wearing them 3-string tie. Down a donkey opera. Well, you ain't nothing but a dirty, dirty. I love your reggae, love your soca, but you ain't nothing but. Sing this song now. Reggae, reggae. Soca, soca.
alive and well on the island of St. Vincent, and so too is soca. And the young people are gyrating to the sounds of koyaba, madzat, fireman hooper. But it was Poorsah who had the whole Caribbean community bouncing to the sound of the hairy bank.
They calling me cocaine jumpy, waiting for me. Too crazy, crazy, it's boboli, them boboli. Come here with me, do with me money. The bucket empty, empty, empty. But all the money, money, money. I say it's in the hairy bank while the money gone. In the hairy bank while the money there. In the hairy bank while the money gone. In the hairy bank while the money there. In the hairy bank. You think I joke now? Huh? Huh? You marry her, call her wifey, the manager. Is still Miss Mary, become a slave for the lady. All she gave is a drop of honey, and if you're windy, 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 but all the money, money, money. I say it's in the hairy bank, call me money gone. In the hairy bank, call me money dead. In the hairy bank, call me money gone. In the hairy bank, call me money dead. In the hairy bank. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Every Friday, me jam me penny. Every passy, just think me crazy. Before me go and drink a pity, me run go look for Harry Mary. But left me windy, windy, windy. But all me money, money, money. I say it's in the hairy bank, all the money gone. In the hairy bank, all me money dead. In the hairy bank, all me money gone. In the hairy bank, all me money dead. In the hairy bank, oh God, oh yeah. Watch ya, take me down, take me down. Watch ya, do your foot so, do your foot so, jump up so, and here we're going to sing now. All the money gone, in the hairy bank, all the money dead, in the hairy bank, all me.
Well, St. Vincent has given us Winston So-So. I don't mind, baby, I don't mind. If you want to give me, I won't refuse it. You remember that? Scorcher with Party Fever. And just recently, Godfrey Dublin had taken away somebody, woman. I hope you have enjoyed the last 60 minutes with us.
What would it take just for you to understand? This region should be one. We have the same needs, we share the same history. It's the slave master divide we. The whole of Europe bigger than we, but them on all pushing one currency. Still they can't seem to understand how to work to build the region. The money we have, you know that is true. Anytime it could be value. Some just feel that them own strong, but when you look, it's falling down. Acting just like pure comedy.
Who is small in size is small mentally.
Petty jealousy, everywhere you go. They even arguing and all who own calypso. Forgetting the art for made the slave ride with we.
Who is small in size is small mentally.
In my summation, ladies and gentlemen, I conclude that calypso belongs to all our we. I say it again, it belongs to all our we. And on that note, to you, my fans and critics, I'll see you next week, same time, same place. God bless you all.
Yankee man used to think that the Japanese notice she and the ugly. They used to say he ain't no brain. They don't think he could fly a plane. Well, Pearl Harbor is there to see. The rest about Japan is history. Well, the same duty shared in the Caribbean, and that is why up to now we can live as one. Big island feel little island don't they see? So they don't want no unity. While the rest of the world laughing at we, they just call all of we tiny. Well, believe it or not, I tend to agree. We spend so much time pulling each other down. Heaven knows that we going wrong. Unity is strength, but that they can't see.
Who is small inside the small mentally?
They like to boast and brag, hit up the chest. Who can do this and who is the best? While the Caribbean region in poverty.
Who is small inside the small mentally?